I am speaking today about Prime Minister Modi and his effective use of technology at scale for various types of digital transformation. I met him for the first time in July of 2011. At that time, I was the chairman of the Unique Identification Authority of India and building the Aadhaar ID system. I was going around the country and meeting chief ministers in every state to talk about Aadhaar and its possible uses. I was extremely impressed at that time, Chief Minister Modi, because he had an instinctive grasp of technology and how it can be used. And we had a very good 90-minute session where we talked about various kinds of things, including technology. And he was very, very appreciative of what is possible. And he showed that in his state, he showed that in every aspect of using technology. Then in 2014, after the elections, because I wanted to make sure that Aadhaar continued, and I had heard about Aadhaar and wanted to make sure the new government was also fully on board, I asked for an appointment with Prime Minister Modi, and he very graciously gave me an instant appointment and listened to me for half an hour where I talked about Aadhaar. I'm sure he knew everything about it, but he still listened to me very patiently, and he became the biggest champion of Aadhaar. And then, of course, the famous JAM Trinity, Nandan Aadhaar Mobile, which has transformed benefit delivery in India at a scale and speed that is unprecedented. It is his appreciation of the possibilities of technology which has enabled digital India, now entering what is called as the tech decade or techade. And just as we used technology to build Aadhaar, the JAM Trinity, many more things are happening. For example, in 2016, when certain currency notes were withdrawn in November 2016, then digital payments became important, and Prime Minister Modi put his weight behind UPI and launched the famous BHIM application. And today, India is a global leader in digital payments. And in the month of April, NPCI shared that there were more than 5.6 or 5.8 billion transactions. And in the financial year ending March 31st, 2022, there was over $1 trillion worth of digital transactions. And India is a digital leader in financial transactions done digitally. And this again is thanks to the big push that Prime Minister Modi gave UPI in the years after 2016. There are many more examples of that. I see his commitment everywhere. In 2019, I met him about how technology can be used in education. They have done a great job in implementing the Diksha platform, and that's a platform which the underlying open source was built by the XTEF Foundation, which I lead. And today, technology is being used in education in a big way, and it was very, very useful during the pandemic. The Prime Minister also has put his weight behind the Ayushman Bharat digital mission, which will allow the creation of interoperable health records and play a big role in the transformation of health. And the last thing which I want to talk about is his commitment to open e-commerce. And now there's a major project called the Open Network for Digital Commerce, which will completely unbundle e-commerce. Every small retailer to participate in e-commerce to be a seller, and you can order from any consumer app from any seller. And this will create a revolution in e-commerce, just like UPI did in digital payments. Whenever I've met Prime Minister Modi, he has given complete focus and attention. He has a quick grasp of the power of technology, and is always open to new ideas. So I wish him all the best as the next decade starts and we use technology in every walk of life to improve the lives of over 1 billion people.